All right. So for us, it's been a celebration week for a long time. So last Wednesday was our 300th meeting in online. Then Saturday was our in-person meeting. And again on Wednesday, we are back with our regular meetings. I think there are a lot of meetings happening these days. So a very good morning once again. Welcome to 301st Toastmasters meeting of Wake Up Chennai Toastmasters. I'd like to share something about a family. A family of four, consisting of father, mother, and two sons. The father was an alcoholic. Every day he comes home inebriated form, create ruckus at home. In the family's well-being, peace, prosperity, everything was affected. It was not something the family was very proud of, but they continued to live. Years later, when the two sons got for higher studies, they went for higher studies and they started living their own independent lives. So one day, mother visited both of them. So she went to her first son's house, and for her shock, she found that he was living exactly like his father. A reckless life, unclean ambience. It doesn't look like he's doing something of great purpose. So she asked him, "Why are you living this life?" And he answered, "What do you expect me to do? This is what I have seen throughout my life." After some days, mother went to the second son's house, and there she saw a spick and span, an orderly, a purposeful, inviting house, which appeared to be a very nice place to live. So she asked the same question to him, "Why did you decide to live this beautiful life?" And his answer was the same. "Throughout my life, I have seen a reckless life, and I did not want that life. So I am living a life of my choice, or a new life." Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the core message of this short story is about choices we make. One person had seen a bad style of living and decided that I don't want to live that life, and he made amendments. Whereas the other person continued blaming the circumstances and created the same own circumstances and lived the life. I believe Toastmasters is also such choice you take in life, whether you want to continue the same way you want to continue your life or you want to have some amendments. Before joining Toastmasters, probably you had some reasons. It can be self confidence, it can be self esteem, it can be presentation skills, it can be public speaking, it can be networking skills, it can be about camaraderie, it can be about working with others. So many reasons. And then you join a Toastmasters club, probably you can find reasons to continue, or you can find reasons not to continue. I think it all lies in that one single word called choice. And we are in the year end, and the next week onwards or next month onwards, we starts with a lot of resolutions. I'm sure all resolution will start with one thing called choice, right? Whether you want to make a difference or you want to continue live the way you want. So I urge everybody to make the right choices, which will benefit you and benefit people around you and benefit the society around you. That can make your life great. So with this humble thought, I open meeting number 301, and I request the guests to introduce themselves. So we have a lot of guests, and this is what I believe is a true remarkable meeting. Last meeting we had 40 folks, and those 300 meeting we did a lot of effort. And this meeting we had 24 people joining, which is great, excellent. So thank you so much for all who have joined here. So I request Janagi Raman, Jay Krishnan, Anbarasan, Digvijay, and few of them are here. So kindly introduce yourself. Probably a quick introduction. Okay, who wants to go first?
Hello all.
Hi, Digvijay. Hi, good morning.
Hi, 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 Alex. Yes, thank you for giving this opportunity. I was I came online this I attended this physical meeting also on Saturday, and it was great. I had a great time, and you gave me platform to speak my heart out. So it was a great thing, and soon I will be joining Toastmaster Club as a member. So
Oh,
yeah, 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 Alex. So it's all fine. I'm Digvijay, and I'm superintendent working in a shipping company, managing vessels. And from past 5 6 months, I'm associated with Chennai Toastmaster Club. This is the first Toastmaster Club I have been part of. So it's great to have here. Great to be here. So thank you very much.
thank you, Digvijay. We have Bharatwaj Hemant here. May I request you to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Bharatwaj. I own a LPG agency. I'm taking care of my father's business, and I participated in uh, event sorry online event 3 weeks back. But since then, I made time to be here today. Thank you for having me today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Anyone else would like to introduce themselves?
Yeah, Jai Krishna, can I introduce myself, Alex?
Yes, please go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, okay, Alex. Good morning, all. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Myself, Jai Krishna. Overall, I'm working as a pre-sales engineer in Yoga Technologies, and I joined Toastmaster Club as my cousin brother referred me that to join Toastmaster Club to improve the fluency and speaking in meetings and speaking in open meetings and various club meetings so that we can have a social to say social discussion and we can connect people in social and we can gain confidence so that it's just a Toastmaster club and more than 2 months I have continuously attending the meetings in the club. I think I have developed somewhat uh, some confidence before I was. So this is a brief intro of myself. Over to you, Alex.
All right. Thanks, Jay Krishnan. And anyone else would like to introduce?
Hello all,
Yeah.
this is Baba Ahmed. So I am from Chennai, Navalur. I am working as a mechanical engineer in Valio. Like I have been hearing about this Toastmasters for quite some time, and I have been part of this group. I was trying to attend these meetings, parts and parcels, sometimes in the past, but I didn't give a full attendance very recently. I remember I had attended Toastmasters long back, like years back before COVID, once in person during my previous company's organization meeting. But since it is happening in the early morning, I could not be able to attend it full. Since I am on leave today, so I thought I'll give me a full try about this. Good morning to all, and over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Baba. And anyone else would like to introduce themselves?
Myself,
Yes,
Alex.
yeah, Venkat, go ahead. Yeah.
Good morning to all. I am Venkat, a qualified chartered accountant. I'm working as an internal auditor, and I would like to thank Alex Jacob for who is also part of 360 Degree. I'm also part of 360 Degree Toastmasters Club, and I would like to thank Alex Jacob for constantly giving me that pep talk, motivation, and pushing me towards self confidence, making me come out of that stage fear. So I'm very happy to be part of this today's meeting. Wake up Toastmasters. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Venkat. Thanks a lot. Right. So let's move on to the next segment, which is the minutes of the previous meetings, probably previous two meetings. So now I request the upcoming DJ and podcaster and VJ of Chennai, Keshav. Keshav, stage is yours.
Thank you so much, sir. MOM 300 meeting was done on online, so 300A. So the members present were DTM Alex Jacob, Vice President Membership TM Satish Kumar, Public Relations TM Mageshwari, Education TM Sudha, and Acting Secretary Keshav, Charan Toms Vigneshwar, and Treasurer Santosh were there, and IPP Satish Menon was there. So the meeting was kicked off well with Trescento 300th meeting by TMOD Mageshwari. TMOD invite the electrifying trio with DTM Satish Menon sir sharing his insights on why are we here, and followed by DTM Priyang made us to visualize about the birds wake up early. And then lastly, our area director, DTM Natarajan, shared his insights on the area district and all the outcomes of the district details to be shared with us. And then TMOD invited our VP Education, TM Sudha, for the club awards and recognition. And the special guest of the day was done by Siddhi Japi, who has taken up our next level vibrational aspect of what is the art of conversational intelligence. An education session by her was done. After that, the table topic competition was conducted by Southern Tom's TM Vigneshwar, and then energizing a speech Antashari was conducted by our very own TM Shivakumaran. And lastly, post all the segments, timer shared the report and the poll was introduced. And TMOD handed to the presiding officer Alex Jacob. And lastly, the Club Awards were given to guest Pranavi Karthik for the best table topic speaker. Thank you, sir. Over to you.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot, Keshav. Any changes, any amendments, kindly let us know so we can incorporate that in the MOM. Thank you so much. So let's move ahead. So every meeting has a Toastmaster of the day who conducts the meeting and explains and helps us to have a great meeting. And today's Toastmaster of the day is the youngest member by age and probably by qualification also. So he is a BTech graduate from VIT and preparing for his next level of learning, which is MBA, and he has appeared for the CAT and various other exams and waiting for which college to be picked for sure. And what I like about him is the interest to learn, the curiosity learn, and the commitment. And he's been supporting the club behind the scenes a lot and consistently supporting us. And he is also a fitness freak. I'm sure even though his body language appears to be a very calm and composed person, I think he has a macho man staying within him, as DP also talks about it. So he's passionate about it. So let's put our hands together for our promising star, the new star of our club, Uday Kumar, as the TMOD. Probably we can unmute and give a big round of applause and welcome Toastmaster of the day, Uday, onto stage.
Thank you, DTM Alex. Thank you everyone for that. It's been a month since I have been in Toastmasters meeting, so it's really glad to meet you all today. Now, I am Uday Kumar, and I'll be taking over as a TMOD for the day. And today's theme is the art of persistence. During the 27 years imprisonment in the Robben Island for Nelson Mandela, he was posed with a lot of difficulties, a lot of punishments to break his spirit, and yet his unwavering commitment to a fight for justice has remained constant. Every day he cultivated his dream for an equal and free South Africa. Mandela's unwavering perseverance served as the foundation for a movement that ultimately succeeded in establishing the nation. His experience shows us that even in the most difficult situations can be surmounted with an unwavering commitment. Now, coming on to the meeting, this is a general meeting and we have 2 prepared speeches followed by table topic sessions and a general evaluation session. For the general evaluator, I'd like to welcome Toastmasters Maheshwari, who is from Salem, working as a people's manager at the Gopi Hospital, Salem. It's a family-run hospital. Over to you, Toastmaster Maheshwari.
Thank you, TMOD Toastmaster Uday. Good morning once again, fellow Toastmasters and all the guests who are present here. I'm the general evaluator for today's meeting. Before I explain about my role, I would like to talk about the theme, the art of persistence, which was being introduced by our Toastmaster of the day. Persistence is something which we just push, just about pushing through difficulties. It's about mastering consistency. So likewise in Toastmasters, we also practice this art. We persistently prepare our speeches, improve our evaluations, and challenge ourselves by stepping into any roles. Stepping out of our comfort zone. So each meeting is an opportunity. So as a general evaluator, my role is to evaluate the entire meeting and provide feedback, what went well and where we can persistently improve. So my job is not done alone, and I have a tag team along with me to help me with this evaluation session. So I would like to introduce the timer, Toastmaster Manoj, to read out the timer guidelines for today's meeting.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a timer, my role is to ensure the meeting runs smoothly and on time. I'll be timing each speech, evaluation, table topic, and signal speakers with red, yellow, and green card on my virtual background to indicate their progress. Green indicates the minimum time has been reached. Yellow indicates you should begin wrapping up. And red means your time is up and you should conclude your speech. The prepared speech will have 5 to 7 minutes. Table topics will have 2 minutes and evaluation will also have 2 minutes. I will provide a detailed report at the end of the meeting to highlight how well we adhered to our schedule. My goal is to help everyone practice delivering their thought within allocated time. Let's have an efficient and inspiring session today. Back to you.
Thank you, timer Toastmaster Manoj. Next, we would like to go for the R counter. Toastmaster Keshav to read out the guidelines.
Thank you, Mageshwari. Today, in our counter, I'm going to read out what all the fillers and other sounds have been used by the speakers and the guests, and I'll be noting down all the pillars of it. Thank you, Mageshwari.
Thank you, Keshav. Next, a grammarian, critical role in every Toastmasters meeting, Toastmaster Vijay Kumar. Is he available, Toastmaster Vijay?
Yeah. Thank you, TMOD General Evaluator Maheshwari. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all speakers, listen carefully to their language usage. I'll take note of any improper language usage as well as any outstanding words, quotes, sayings, or thoughts. So as grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce the word of the day. So for today's meeting, the word is adjutant, which means assisting or giving help. The word is adjutant, assisting or giving help. Example of using the word is the adjutant team member efficiently handled all administrative tasks. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day. I'll give the grammarian's report when called upon during the meeting and also report the usage of the word of the day by the Toastmasters. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay. And that's it for now. And I will be coming with my report when called upon the end of the meeting. Over to you, TMOD Uday.
Thank you, Toastmaster Maheshwari. Now, for the prepared speech, firstly, I would like to call upon the evaluator of the speech, Sivakumaran, and it's the speech for Navneethan it's his icebreaker speech. Yeah. Sivakumaran.
Yeah. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Today, Navneethan will give his icebreaker speech in his A Chosen Path presentation mastery. Yeah, this is my introduction. TMOD, can you introduce Navneethan about his?
Yeah. Navneethan is here to deliver his icebreaker speech, and over to you, Navneethan.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster. Good morning, everyone. I'm sure all of you received gifts from your parents, but have you received any gifts from your professor or manager? I hope some of you say yes. Dear Mr. Toastmaster, fellow members, and honored guests, yes, I want to talk about the gifts I received from my mom, professor, and manager in my icebreaker speech today and share a little bit about myself. The gifts are encouragement, emboldenment, and empowerment. Just to let you know, I already gave the speech last Saturday during our in-person meeting. I'm honored now because of those of you who want to hear my speech again second time. My first gift, one late evening when I was studying my 7th standard, one of my neighbor came up with a job proposal to my father to work in a grocery store in the nearby town. Usually, this used to be the norm for all the boys back then after they complete their 5th standard in my village. I was hearing this conversation and my father had agreed to it. The next day, I went to school, but I didn't come back to home and stayed in the school after the classes were over. My mom came to school searching for me and promised that I will continue my study as much as I could. She also briefed to my father that he studies well, so he should continue with it. My mom saved her promise along with my 2 brothers and 3 sisters, even after I lost my father when I was in my 10th standard. And yes, I graduated Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Science, and also I have an executive MBA from IIT at Madras. So my mom's gift here is, okay, you want to study? I'm there, go ahead. My second gift, it was the beginning of my 2nd year of computer science engineering. My class professor informed the class at the end of the day that Navneetha Krishnan will be taking a seminar on polymorphism during the combined 2nd and 3rd year classes. So I was shocked because that was my first seminar, and that too in front of both my classmates and also my immediate seniors batch. It was around 120 students. So I was running behind my class, professor right after the class, letting her know, about my fear and requesting her to give this to someone else who can face the crowd. She listened to me carefully and said that firmly, if not now, then when? I know you can do it, but so instead of telling me I can't do it, just go and see, prepare and how you can be successful tomorrow. So I didn't have any other option then, and I went ahead with it. The next day, I struggled a little bit in the beginning, but then I was able to deliver what I wanted to. It might have not been my best seminar, but my first seminar that I can never forget. So my professor's gift here is, you can do it, just go for it. The third gift, in one of my job in the USA, we were planning for an annual global event meet in Las Vegas for 2 days. We all, the managers, along with the teams, were working on the agenda preparation and planning for the event. I was really surprised with one of the tasks assigned to me by my manager. I was wondering, when did he see the skill from me to assign this task? The task is to host a game show for the team of around 60 people. This time I didn't go back and say I can't do it. Instead, I wanted to try, and give my best. I knew that I could do the preparation well, but I was a bit concerned for the execution part. Frankly speaking, I was not confident about, just being in front of those 60 people and running the show. I had formed a 3-member team, including me. The other 2 members were really helpful and were able to put together a structure to the game show and able to come up with interesting questions and all the props required, the buzzer rounds and everything. It was fantastic teamwork, and the game show was prepared well. I was going to run the show, and the other 2 members were assisting me, in playing audio, video questions, and tracking the score and timer and all that. In 2 to 3 minutes of the game show, I didn't know what happened. I was totally into the game show mode. Some of the game shows that I saw in TV might have helped to be more energetic than usually I am. And as you know, energy is contagious, and I was able to engage the teams with my energy, and it was one of my most successful events till date. So my manager's gift here is, you have the potential and just go for it. So, dear Toastmaster fellow members and honored guests, the trust and love that my mom showered on me, the trust and confidence that my professor boosted on me, and the trust and the encouragement that my boss kept on me are my most lovable, memorable gifts till date. I really thank for these memorable gifts, encouragement, embodiment, and empowerment. Joining this Wake Up Club Toastmasters, Wake Up Toastmasters Club is going to take me further into my public speaking journey, and I really thank all my fellow Toastmasters for that. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity and the supportive environment. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you. Thank you, Navanitha Krishnan, for the inspiring speech. And it's really great to hear that every time you broke the ice and you made something out of it. Now, for the second prepared speech, I'd like to call upon VPM Satish as an evaluator for the speech of Toastmaster Venkat from 360 Chennai Toastmaster.
Good morning, Toastmasters and guests. Thank you so much, Thiamodi Udayakumar, for this opportunity to evaluate Venkat today. Venkat is a practicing chartered accountant and zen and energetic, and he has got a purpose to be with Toastmasters to become a good public speaker. So, as part of his speech, he wants to demonstrate his the improvements he has gained over a period of time attending to Toastmasters. Thank you so much, Venkat, for coming forward to join Wake Up Chennai Club today and speak to us. Welcome. Over to you, Thiamodi Uday.
Yeah, thank you. For the prepared speech for Toastmaster Venkat, his topic is Why Am I Here? And firstly, I'd like to introduce upon Toastmaster Venkat. He is a chartered accountant working as an internal auditor, and his hobbies are reading and traveling, and he's on to a spiritual journey now. Over to you, Toastmaster Venkat.
Thank you, Thiamodi Udayakumar. Good morning to one and all present here. Let me start with a question. Do we have a purpose in our life? Just 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. We all have several purposes in our life. And next question, when those purposes are met, how do we feel? Just giving you another 4 seconds. Please reply. Okay. When our purposes are met, we feel motivated, and moreover, we also find meaning to our life. But when those purposes are not met, then we are into a situation questioning, God, what am I here for? In my case, this question hits like a cyclone in Chennai now and then. In my life, a cyclone started to form a few months back. And like those poor sea animals, I started to experience a roller coaster ride in the high tides. It all started when my parents asked me to go to Coimbatore from Bangalore to see the girl whom I'm going to marry. I'm honestly telling you, it was a very tiresome journey. Back then, I did not know that how tiresome would the actual journey be. I somehow reached their home. On that particular date, their home looked like a day train. I was made to do only 2 things. One is wait, and wait. And second thing is eat, and eat. Like in the day train, eateries were coming then. I could see all varieties of snacks, juices, mixture, etc. But no bride. At one point of time, I started to question whether is this a bride seeing ceremony or a food exhibition. After a long wait, I saw a girl coming out of the room. As soon as I saw her, I lost myself. I felt it was worth the wait. Out of an excitement to talk to her, I introduced my brother. She completely understood my excitement and returned back a smile and said, I'm not the bride, I'm the bride's sister. I was just taken aback, a bit of embarrassment, but I did not mind much because men are always men. Then came the bride. Like a flash of lightning, she just appeared and disappeared. In that crowd, I couldn't even see her face properly, but no one gave a damn about it. Then came our elder's punchline. We like the girl very much, and whatever is our choice is his choice. Hearing this from my mother, I gave a deadly stare at her, who didn't bother, and now the elders were in their own world, and I was completely ignored and isolated, questioning God, God, what am I here for? Immediately, my brother gave a plate of mixture and asked me to eat. Brother, at least you have this. I'm not going to leave this. Like Nelson Mandela, I'm going to be very persistent. So I immediately, luckily through her sister, I got her number. We decided to meet at French Door restaurant in Coimbatore. I planned to gift her as a surprise, but she was waiting there with a surprise. When I went to French Door restaurant for our first date, she brought her 5 friends. I was a bit taken aback. I was completely surrounded by laughter and chatter, waiting there like a waiter. Didn't know what to do, completely felt ignored and isolated, questioning God, God, what am I here for? After a few days, then came our shopping trip for marriage. I somehow managed to convince our parents that we would choose our dress for ourselves. And they agreed. Like a hero, I took her to the showroom. And the feeling of a hero was only for a few minutes because I was completely replaced by the shopkeeper who took the full charge of selecting a dress for her. At one point of time, he even draped a saree around her like a mannequin and said, "Ma'am, you look very gorgeous." I was standing there, dumbstruck, stomach burning at high temperature. At one point of time, he even asked me to go and get the sarees that he was pointing towards. I questioned him whether am I the groom or your office assistant. But my fiancé too asked me to assist him. What to do then? I have to go and get all the sarees that he was pointing towards. I handed them. They were busy in discussing the new patterns, new designs, new blouses, etc., etc., unable to join that conversation. I felt completely ignored and isolated, questioning God, God, what am I here for? Then marriage got over. It was our honeymoon time. My mind was completely off romantic vibes, romantic mood. Romantic mood was on full swing. Then the thoughts of campfire, music, and romantic dances were often coming. At around 7:30 p.m., we were discussing about the campfire and the music set with the resort attendant. Immediately, we heard someone running towards us, screaming. When turned back, it was Muttu, the gatekeeper of the resort. He came towards us and said, "Sir, please, no campfire, no campfire." When asked why, what happened? "Sir, wild elephants have come. They are really arrogant. Please go. It's not safe here." Then I asked him, "At this night, if it is not safe here, then where do you expect us to go?" He said, "Please go back to your rooms, lock inside. Please don't come out. But it's not safe here." Then, within fraction of seconds, we could see the elephant standing at the gate. And we heard a long, loud noise, elephants honking. At the sight and sound of it, I almost wetted my pants. I wanted to grab my wife's hand and run. By this time, she already left me and started running. A few minutes ago, she just said, throughout my life, she'll just come. Even after that, she will not leave me. But as soon as she saw the elephant, she started to run. She started to run like PT Usha, and I started to follow her like Usain Bolt. Don't know what to do. Then we were running for our lives, locked inside the room, fully sweating. The whole night was spent in panic. We were praying for our lives. As we were praying, I looked up and questioned God, God, what am I here for? Even at our Toastmasters meeting, whenever I attend to the speeches of Sridhar sir, Alex Jacob, our J.N. Narayanan, I feel, God, what am I here for? But over the days, as I saw the progress, I felt patience is the key. With patience, we can master the art of persistence. And with that persistence, we all can find the purpose in our life. Not only we find purpose in our life, but also we can serve the purpose very easily. Thank you all. Over to you, TMOD.
Yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Venkat. And it was really nice of you to stick to the theme and use it whenever you found it essential. Now we are moving on to the table topic session. For the table topic session, I would like to introduce Sudha as the table topic master, who is a talent development consultant and finds solace in traveling and listening to podcasts. Over to you, Sudha.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Uday. Good morning, everyone. We have a very interesting theme today that Toastmaster has given us, TMOD has given us, persistent. I think persistent is not something new for us. In fact, it is our middle name. Life throws a lot of challenges, starting from when we connect our laptop to connect for Toastmasters. From that, it starts, and I think a lot of challenges, and we are able to tackle it strongly. Let us see in this table topic, let us try to get some inspiring incidents in our life which can motivate us. So with that note, let's approach this segment in two ways. The first part, I would request the non-role players of Wake Up Chennai Club to come forward. Please raise your hand and vote for table topic. Thank you, Toastmaster Dr. Murugesan. And the second segment would be, I would request the guest to come forward and try out some topics. Great, we are seeing some hands. And first we will go with Dr. Toastmaster Murugesan. So do you know to ride a bicycle? Sorry, your voice is not audible. Okay, Dr. Murugesan, your voice is not audible. Okay, looks like you have some challenges. You want to sort that out? We will. Sorry, Murugesan, it's still not audible.
No, we'll move ahead. Now let him come back.
Okay, sure. So, Santosh, it is for you, please, Toastmaster Santosh. Do you know to ride bicycle?
Yes, I know how to ride a bicycle.
Okay. Could you share with us your experience of learning to ride a bicycle?
Okay. Thanks for this table topic master. Yeah, the experience is also a persistence because it was the first thing I am learning. What I remember in my, I can recall how hard the things when I am when I am learned how to ride a bicycle. When I started, I got lot of injuries, but still I can recall now. So I didn't. Most of us did the same thing. I also did the same thing. I want to. The only motivation is to ride the bicycle. How? Because there is some goal in it. I need to go from another place, and also I enjoyed it. That is also the motivation is in the two things. One is reaching the destination, and also I am allowed to ride the bicycle. These two things give the interest to learn how to ride the bicycle. So yeah, it is a fantastic journey. At the age of 10, I know how to ride the bicycle. Yeah, and my yeah, it is my brother's bicycle. Thanks for the topic. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Santosh. I think it brings lot of nostalgic memories for all of us. Thanks for that. And the next topic is for Toastmaster Jaishankar. Toastmaster Jaishankar, your topic is fall 7 times, stand up on the 8th time. What's your take on this?
Thank you, the TTM master. As far as I am concerned, what I've gone through in my life, fall 7 lakh times and stand up again the 7 lakh 1th time. And again, if you will fall 700 lakh time, get back and stand up and move forward after the 700 lakh 1th time. So we are not alone in this world, and falling back is a process which we might have to learn what is the reason and have to step ahead. Definitely, we have a scooter or a car or a ship or a plane not to stand in the same place. It has to move forward. That way, falling back is the reason. What I understand is that we are doing something which we don't know how to do. That's why we are falling back. If I exactly know what to do, then I will not fall on it. If, for example, like this before speakers spoken, if we exactly know how to learn, ride a bicycle, he wouldn't have fallen back 2-3 times. So definitely, like without knowing an aspect, we cannot do it very correctly at the first time. So falling back is just a part and parcel of our improvement or life journey. So I would not say it's something like a myth. You fall back, get up and run, fall back, get up and run. I would simply say, do it. If it's incorrect, do it again. If it's still correction needed, do it one more time, make it perfect, keep it in mind, and practice the perfect again and again. So the perfect becomes perfect practice. So that's the myth behind falling back and getting up, not 7 or 7 lakh time. So we have seen a lot of scientists and inventors who had not given up. It's all just related to our mind, how we take it, right? So thanks for the wonderful topic and opportunity to give an inspiration out of this topic. Thank you, TT Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaishankar. Wonderful. Okay.
TTM, you are able to hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So, thank you. So we'll go with Dr. Toastmaster Murugesan. Your topic is what is the character that you have developed out of your persistent effort?
Recently, so many things by our experience, even though we have learning from someone, but by our own experience, by our by our failures, or by our inconsistency, or somehow we are not able to do our work to that level. So in that thing, we are able to learn certain things which makes me to give you a drive for me. The thing which I have experienced recently, last week, Sunday, I went for one presentation for my lab, actually, to my own college that is in Salem. So there is a big feeling, was nostalgic feeling. So the expectation was more. So I prepared myself somehow and went for the presentation. So I went for a sponsorship presentation, not for any educational thing. And there was a separate presentation for a educational presentation was there. That is the full day. We have only, they have allotted me around 15 minutes. So from the time when I started, so the person, the head of the department is showing the time, sir, completed fast, completed fast. So that distracted me. I am not able to fulfill my things, and certain videos also I want to show. So he suddenly, when the video came, he asked to reduce the audio, cut off the audio. So that demotivated me, and the presentation after that I completed it somehow, and it seems to be like, no, why this person is demoralizing me, that demotivating me. So that so suddenly I got little upset for 10 minutes. Then slowly I start developing. See, the thing is we have certain things to achieve. So these are the things, distractions which we are not, we should not give much importance. So we have to move with perseverance. So in that way, I keep this as a adjuvant and move forward. This is the one character which I developed after this experience. So failures gives a lot of lesson for us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity.
Thank you, Dr. Murugesan. Wonderful. So our next member, Toastmaster Satish Kumar. Okay. So, sir, your topic is, can you share an anecdote from your life where your persistent effort led you to success?
Thank you so much, Sudha, for the table topic. Try and try again until you succeed. This is what I followed. And when I wanted to work with different companies, always when I dreamt of working with different companies, somehow it happened to me in my life. When I was in college, my seniors got selected in the campus interviews with HCL. And the first time I ever noticed that on the notice board, I thought, why not me next year? And it happened to me. Similarly, I wanted to work with Invensys when I was working with another company earlier. Oh, this is a big company, multinational. Why not I work with that? And I only applied once, and I never received a response from that company. And 7-8 years down the line, I got an invitation to work there. It was an open offer. Satish, why don't you come? That's how it happens. I mean, if we have the good intentions and keep working towards it, definitely things will happen in life. And one of such experiences is doing projects for Reliance. And one of my best projects that I ever executed was for their large offshore platforms, new wells they were exploring, and I was the project manager. And it was very happy moment for me to see when the first gas came out, and I was waiting whole night when my team was working at the site, and it was in the COVID period, so I could not be at site. So all night I was waiting to get the news that, sir, the first gas is out, everything went smooth. That is when I felt, yes, this is the victory. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you, Toastmaster Satish. I would request everyone to give a big round of applause after every speaker speaks, because it's not easy. All of us know, putting us on the spot, coming up with amazing stories in a short time. So let's give them a big round of applause. Okay. Continuing with that, we'll go with Toastmaster Manoj. Your topic is, can persistence ever be a disadvantage?
Thank you, Sudha. Can persistence be a disadvantage? Yes. As per me, there are situations in life where you are like, you want to try hard for this. You are always day and night and thinking, working for getting the things done. But this there are this is the nature. Like you can whatever you want to get, there are chances that you may not get it. How hard you try. So this is can be considered as a disadvantage for continuously going after one thing. But there are opportunities which you are missed out. So if you have put your efforts in some other direction, you might have like you might have tasted the success over there. But you are diverting your energy and your time in another field. So this is what I think is the disadvantage for continuous persistent as well. So thank you, Sudha ma'am, for the wonderful topic.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. I think that's a great perspective. All of a sudden, we flipped it. Thanks. Okay. Inviting Toastmaster Keshav. Here is your topic. Which sports, probably chess or football, cricket, which sports makes you admire that this requires a lot of persistence?
Oh, lovely. Thanks for sharing this topic, Team Sudha, for this is a lovely topic. So when I see in this art of perseverance and persistence, I see cricket is one thing which fascinates me, and still now it's fascinating me. So I feel there is lot of mind games in it, and our mind, whatever mindset we have on particular set. When we see, when we watch cricket, or when we imply the strategies from cricket, that point I feel that persistence and perseverance is there, wherein okay, has to be right. We have to be. I also believe in being the best version of myself. So in that tagline, I feel that this the topic which I've given is really blissful, and I feel cricket is one thing which drives me to a greater extent to be persistent, and that has given my mindset to strengthen myself and redefine myself to a greater extent. Thank you so much, Roastmaster, Table Topic Master Sudha. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Toastmaster Keshav. Okay, great. So let us move on to our guests. They have been raising hands for some time now. Then probably we'll come back to our club members. Thank you, guest Bharatwaj. Here is your topic. How do you celebrate your small wins to keep up this spirit of persistence?
Okay, thanks. Thanks for this question. I think for celebrating our wins, for me personally, it works for me when I not celebrate over much, because we tend to fall into what we do. We tend to follow most of our life what we do most, right? So my celebrations include just checking off a list in my to-do list. That's my little celebration, and that definitely helps me keep moving forward. Like today, as I said in the beginning in my introduction, 3 weeks back I tried to I attended this online, but since then it's very difficult for me to wake up, and I'm still getting used to the schedule. But yesterday night when sleeping, I wrote I have to attend this, and I also created this sheet. Like I have to. Can you focus? Yeah, I posted it everywhere in my room that I have to come here today. And after finishing this event, I'm just going to tick that I have done this. So that is my celebration, and it definitely helps me to persist towards my goals. That's all. Thank you.
Great outlook. Thank you, guest Bharatwaj. I wish you soon become Toastmaster.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, moving to guest Digvijay. Yeah.
Yes. PM Sudha.
Yeah. What is the advice that you wish to give someone who needs to be persistent?
Okay, what's the advice for being persistent? So the first advice which I also follow is believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. This is the most important thing. Before starting anything, first just clear your mind and just trust yourself that you can do it. Whatever is your goal, whatever you want to pursue in your life, just believe that you can do it, because without that you are not going to achieve anything. Just trust yourself. Trust, not you need not to be, it may not be 100%. You may start trusting yourself by 30%, 40%, or make it at 50-50 is best, I would say. 50% I may do, I may not do, but at least if you will start trusting yourself, you will start taking steps, you will start taking some action. Because if you will not trust, you will always thinking of doing something new or starting something new, taking some action, but you will always be thinking, you will always be in a fear to start anything, to act on it. So it must be that you believe in yourself, and so that you start taking some action, one step at a time. But you need to, for starting, you need to believe yourself. That is the most important thing which I want to tell everyone. And then action. After believing, you have to act on it. Take actions every day, even a smallest of action, but do it continuously. Either if you're facing challenges in getting up early, and if you're getting up early, then see that how you're utilizing that time. Starting when you get up from the start till for next 2 to 3 hours, it is very productive hours. So just see that how you are spending that time. I met many friends who are getting up at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and they just pick up mobile and they start seeing something, and they say that, yeah, I don't know, 1.5 hour passed. Immediately it is 6 o'clock, and they have not done anything. Are you getting me? So these are very important thing, that you take watch on your time, whatever time you are spending. First, believe in yourself and take actions, and don't go for immediate big massive actions. Take small steps and just follow it continuously every day. Just make sure that you are doing it, and watch your time, where you are spending your time. Thank you everyone.
Thank you, Digvijay. I like the way you started. When we asked for advice, you started with, this is what I follow. So that was very nice, talking from your experience. Great. Anyone else who is interested? Okay, Jai Krishnan. Okay, here is your topic.
Yeah.
Who inspires you with their consistent effort, and why?
Actually, my mother inspires my consistency. So she started working at the age of 19 itself till 60, till at the age of 60. She continued to work for the welfare of her family. While coming from office, she will be buying these snacks and for us, and she will be distributing the sweets and snacks to us. So she worked for almost 43 years for our welfare of our family, and she supported our in the economic crisis stage and in the lockdown stages. With their job only, our family stood for our education, and myself and my brother studied in their money only. So for persistent, a great example is my mother. Thank you. Sudha, you are on mute.
Fine, sorry. Thank you, Toastmaster Jai Krishnan. Moving to Toastmaster Anbarsan. Here is your topic. What role does failure play in our journey?
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Sudha. So, failure makes a lot of impact. It will create a lot of impact ourselves. Okay. So it is a situation we can't talk to our surrounding ourselves. We cannot able to work further. So it is a very difficult situation to handle the failures. But here is the comes the word, the persistence. Okay. So we will feel some days or 2 days or 3 days. After that, we have to again we'll start our work and again we will do our work. What we made mistakes, we have to analyze ourselves. And if you follow this way, definitely we will reach our goals. We will achieve our target. Thanks.
Great. Thank you, Toastmaster Anbarasan. Okay. I think it's 8:10 now. Anybody else interested for a last topic, or shall we move on? Okay, great. Thank you for all your participation, be it Wake Up Club members or the guests. Great thoughts that you have shared. And this is a gentle reminder to us. Failures, making mistakes, feeling low, it is all part of the process which leads to success. So with that reminder, thank you, TMOD Uday, for this wonderful theme. Over to you, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sudha. It was a really great session, and I really like the different perspectives that everyone brought up on. And I'd like to quote Albert Einstein for in the topic. It's not about that I'm smart. It's just that I stay longer with the problems. Opportunities can be usually disguised as hard work, as so most people don't recognize them. And what made him so special is not because he was, he was an inbuilt genius or he had the innate ability. And what made him special was just because he was sticking on for a long time to all the things, which then led him to come up with the theory of relativity. Now, coming to the evaluators, firstly, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Sivakumaran for his evaluation. Toastmaster Sivakumaran is an MCA graduate working in IT sector for 14 years as a functional consultant specialized in SCM and cost verticals, a fitness enthusiast with other hobbies of watching movies, a food lover, and interested to read books and love to travel. Over to you, Sivakumaran.
Thanks for that warm introduction, TMOD Uday Kumar. To moving on with my evaluation, that was a really good speech, our icebreaker speech our Navneet has given to us. I feel that he is fortunate in life to get a good mom, professor, and manager. We may get a good mom, but professor and manager, I feel that half of the people may not experience that. And it is, that's what, not everyone will get these three people in sync who do adjutant role in one's life. In that way, Navneet Krishnan was fortunate enough. His speech was in good flow from the beginning to the end. It was in a very good sequence. He started what are the three people in his life and how they impacted on certain stages in his life. That was good. How he narrated the way, how he explained, okay, mom, professor, and manager. It was good. And the situations you have given us was very inspiring, which most of us would have experienced on one time or another in life. And also he said how easily he overcome the challenges in life with flying colors. I still remember whenever my manager put me in a situation where I have to showcase something to a panel of clients or panel of other team members, I failed miserably. I couldn't do it. I stopped abruptly. I said, I will recollect myself and come back. But he was able to give a speech, run a show before 60 team members, and he was having helping hands, but still he could do it. I have to appreciate him for that. It was very inspiring story. Um, and we sometimes kind of overdo in the situations, and with the way he explained, I could feel that he done it very perfectly. uh, it was fantastic. And then the usage of quotes, he informed about, his mom mentioned, I am there for the support. His professor mentioned, you can do it, so go for it. His manager said, you have the potential, so go and do it. All these quotes at the correct time, I really like the way how he used it. uh, so overall it was a very good speech. And I still again recall that the support he got in his life is tremendous. We know how important they are. And some of the other suggestions I want to give him is, his body language. I couldn't see that because he's sitting, I can see, but hand gestures and all is kind of missing at times. So his body language I couldn't see. Then he because we are offline, I could see that he's also reading from his side. So it could have been more uh, with more interactive with the meeting members. That is another thing. Then he started and went on with the flow, but I feel that some stories or some questions where he's interacting with the meeting members, that could have been more, bringing the people to your attention, because we know that we have to listen to you and grab your points what you're giving. But if you can interact with us, so we will be getting more, we will be involved with your stories. I would give suggestion, one suggestion to that. And then that's what these are the couple of interactive points. But overall it was a very good warmful speech, which leaves us with a very positive note that life is good, and we have people who will do more adjutant roles in our lives. If we don't get someone in our life, then we can do that adjutant role for others and make this life beautiful. Thanks for your speech, Navneeta Krishnan, and thank you for this opportunity, TMOD Uday. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shivkumaran, for the detailed review, and I hope it really helps Navneeta. For the next evaluation, the speech by Toastmaster Venkat, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Satish Kumar.
Thank you so much, TM Bodhi.
Yeah.
Venkat, my target speaker today. You have inspired me to attend 360 degrees feedback, 360 degrees Toastmasters Club meetings now. Because you have excelled so well, its all around performance is excellent. 360 degrees. And I've been missing this opportunity of attending to some 360 degrees meetings now. I'll do it. The structuring of your speech is so excellent, so well structured, and you have excelled in the humor quotient of your speech, and the timing was perfect. And you connected well with the audience with giving them the timing signals, 3 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Just good. I know you would have given a pause for audience to give a response, but yes, that can be worked on later. In all, if you see the life's experiences, you have put across very well, and without you smiling or you laughing, you gave such a humorous speech where it's very difficult to put ourselves in a in that position and make it humor, make others enjoy the humor. You have excelled at that. Thank you so much for that. There are a few things which you can work on, like body language and more gestures and expression of your face. It can take more attention of the audience. I mean, you can, if you do that, it'll be better. You were very relaxed, and your composure was very good. But this body language will help get you more attention. And also, voice modulation is something which you can use more, so that your speech is much more effective. These are the few observations alone from my side, and I'll be sending the evaluation form. I think it's Venkat. I would like to know what is this purpose of this speech, for which pathway and which level. If you can put that across, it will be helpful for the evaluator.
Sure.
Thank you so
Sure.
much. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Satish. Now, for the general evaluation and tag roll reports, I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Maheshwari.
Thank you, TMOD, Toastmaster Uday. Let's move on to the tag team. For that, do we have the timer in the meeting today? I don't see him during the evaluation.
Yes, I'm here, Maheshwari.
Manoj, you're here? Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for the benefit of the guest, timer is a silent judge in every meeting. He is there to teach us how we can improve and how we can align our speeches during our meeting. So how do we respect our time and time limits for all speeches? So I welcome the timer to provide the timer report.
Good morning, Toastmasters and fellow guests. So today's timer report is our prepared speech by Navneethan took 5 minutes 26 seconds. Prepared speech by Mr. Venkat took 8 minutes 17 seconds. In table topic rounds, I start with TM Santosh. Santosh took 1 minute 16 seconds. Toastmaster Jaishankar took 2 minutes 23 seconds. Toastmaster Murugesan took 2 minutes 18 seconds. Toastmaster Satish Kumar took 2 minutes 26 seconds. Toastmaster Keshav took 1 minute 12 seconds. Guest Bharadwaj took 1 minute 22 seconds. Guest Digvijay took 2 minutes 27 seconds. Guest Jay Krishna took 50 seconds. And last guest Anbarasan took 1 minute 3 seconds. So this is from the timer report. Thank you for giving.
Evaluator's time, did you calculate, Manoj?
Evaluators, I didn't calculate.
Okay, that also has to be 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah.
Yes.
Anybody else had calculated the timing for the evaluations? No? Okay. Thank you, Manoj. Next, our counter, Toastmaster Keshav. Can you provide your report?
Yeah, Maheshwari, thank you so much. So for the prepared speeches, Toastmaster Navneethan Krishnan has 4 R's and 3 so, and guest Venkat has 3 plus R's and 1 so. And for the table topic session, Toastmaster Satish Kumar had 4 R's and 2 plus N, and Santosh 3 plus R's, and Jay Shankar 3 plus R's, and Toastmaster Murugesan 3 plus R's and 2 so. And guest Bharadwaj has 4 R's. Digvijay guest 3 R's and 3 N. Guest Jay Krishna 3 R's and 2 so, and 3 times N. And Toastmaster Anbarasan has 4 R's, but 1 time, so 1 time, and 1 time. Thank you, Toastmaster Maheshwari. This is the report.
Thank you, Counter Keshav. Next, words are the building blocks for our speeches. To master them, I would like to call Toastmaster Grammarian Vijay Kumar. to read out his observation.
Thank you, General Evaluator Maheshwari. The list of who used the word of the day, it's only one person, TM Sivakumaran. He has used it for 3 times. Sorry if I have missed out anyone else using the word of the day. Improper usage or suggestions for improvements. So one is I am allowed to write, can be I love to write. There are opportunities which you are missed out, opportunities which you have missed out. So those are the 2 things. And list of quotes or word sayings which I liked most. TM Sudha in the table topic session, the title itself was good. It said, fall 7 times, stand up 8th time. TM Dr. Murugesan, to move forward with perseverance. TM Satish Kumar, try and try again until you succeed. Toastmaster Keshav, being best version of myself. TM Digvijay Kumar, believe in yourself, trusting yourself, one step at a time. Take action every day, smallest of actions. Watch your time, where you are spending it. So these are the phrases that I like from Toastmaster Digvijay Kumar. Toastmaster Uday said, quote from Albert Einstein, I stay always with the problems to solve them. Toastmaster Sivakumaran said, overcome the problems and come out of them with flying colors. So this is the grammarian report. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator Mahesh.
Thank you, Toastmaster Vijay, for your observation. And I go with my report now. General evaluation. Evaluation is something like providing overall feedback and where the areas has to be improved in our overall effectiveness of the meeting generally. So being a general evaluator today, my framework is going to be based on 5 M's. That's like meeting, members, materials, mentoring, and management. So meeting is like overall meeting quality. We did started the meeting on time, 7:05. And we had an acting Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Priyang, who had kickstarted the meeting. And the agenda was well structured, and the secretary, instead of secretary and Toastmaster Keshav, had read the minutes of the meeting. And members' participation were good. Even new members were involved in table topics, especially even the guests were given the opportunity to speak, because Toastmasters is all about speaking. So that's why we even suggest the timers to not just to share the report, just to read out the report. So Toastmasters is all about you get an opportunity to speak and coming out of your comfort zone. So members did that, actively participated. Materials is something whether the role players are already prepared with their materials, like evaluations. Evaluators are given prior about the project pathways before they read out, before the speakers come onto the stage. So everything was well done in today's meeting. And mentoring evaluations were given, and I have few suggestions on it. I will come with the areas of improvement. And then management, finally. The overall meeting was well organized by the Toastmaster of the day with the beautiful theme and all the table topics. Everything was well aligned with the team. And areas of improvement, recommendations, I have only few recommendations. For every Toastmasters meeting, theme is one which we have a central idea about. I mean, the theme has always set to make the flow of the meeting with a smooth way. So everybody get aligned with the theme. In that way, I would suggest today's TMOD could have even more went deeper. I mean, could have spoken deeper about the theme, because it was a wonderful theme. He would have even gone into a little bit of information about the theme. I think Toastmaster of the day had spoke only half of his given time. He just the transition were good, but the theme was not even explained detail, I felt. Next, evaluations. Toastmasters and evaluations are always also time bound. So repeating the speech content, what the speaker had said, can make the evaluator run out of time for providing his recommendations or any insights he wanted to give. So I can say evaluators can avoid repeating the content what the speaker said. Instead, you can tell the actionable improvements, what he can be done, what has to be done to improve his speech, to take him to the next level. In that way, the evaluations will definitely help them to improve. And that's it for now. Otherwise, the meeting was too good and well organized. And my evaluations are done, and I would hand over the stage to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Uday.
Thank you, Toastmaster Maheshwari. I'd like to really thank you for all the suggestions you have provided, and I'll also improve my part in the next meeting. Now, in the meantime, I would like to call upon Sergeant at Arms to launch the poll. Then I'd also like to call Listening Master Toastmaster Keshav for his questionings.
Thank you, TMOD Uday Kumar. Hi all. Today TMOD has shared the art of perseverance. So he shared a couple of pointers and inputs. So what pointers he said, and who was the inspirational person in it?
His mother.
Any other suggestion or points, thoughts?
Can you repeat the question? It was not audible, Keshav.
Okay. So during the art of perseverance shared by the TMOD, what points or thoughts he shared about an important person in the team?
Nelson Mandela.
Okay, correct. So regarding the gifts shared by TM Navneetha Krishnan, he mentioned two things from the gifts he received. What are all the two things?
Yes, mother dedicated for him to study. Navneetha Krishnan mother sacrificed, allowed Navneetha Krishnan to study, and professor encouraged Navneetha Krishnan to take the seminar on the class.
Okay. So, like, in what topic did Jay Shankar talk about, and what he expressed about falling back and talked about failure?
Topic was falling down 7 lakh time and getting up. That was the topic, and I know. What was the next question, Keshav?
Question is falling back. In falling back, what the art of falling back? What he suggested? What are the points he suggested? So, what Jay Shankar has shared is like once we fall 7 lakh times, the next time he should come back with a bang. So that's what he said.
Yeah, we have to rectify our mistakes, and we have to learn from the falling back. That's what he shared. Another point.
Okay, thank you all. Thank you all for the opportunity. Over to you, TMOD. Okay, come on.
Sorry. Yeah, thank you. Over to me. Okay. Now I'd like to thank all the participants, role players, and guest speakers, everyone for joining the meeting and making it a memorable one. And also thank you everyone for sticking on to the theme. Now I'd like to call upon Toastmaster Sudha in place of DTM Alex as a presiding officer. And also I'd like to know about the poll results for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Uday. A big round of applause to our TM Uday, because this is the first time he has taken up this role and straight out of the exam hall. Till yesterday, he was writing exams and we pulled him in. And thanks for being a sport and taking it so well. Thank you, Toastmaster Uday. Similarly, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our speaker, Venkat. We thoroughly enjoyed your speech. Great learning for all of us. Please keep visiting us. Toastmaster Satish, who just stepped in the last minute to take up extempore evaluator role, and DTM Priyank, who always sets an example. When SAA said he is not available, she immediately jumped in. I will take up SAA role and the Zoom Master role. Thanks for setting that standards. Thank you, DTM Priyank. So with that note, we had a wonderful meeting. Thanks everyone for your active participation. Shall we get feedback from our guests? Guest Jay Shankar, Kumaravel. Digvijay, if you're there, Bharatwaj, please feel free to unmute. And how do you like today's session?
Yes, TM Sudha, it was a wonderful session as always, and it's always very inspiring to be feel very inspiring after attending this session and attending the session at morning and just getting the day start up with full energy and with purpose and with mindfulness. It's great to be here. And after a long time, I have attended the meeting, and really, I'm charged up, and I know that my entire day will be a blessed one and amazing. So thank you all for making this a great moment for everyone.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thanks, Digvijay. Thank you.
Yeah, I will take some time. The today topic is somewhat nice. Actually, the persistent is what we actually need in our life. So everyone will live in a place where we can. There will be no one to support. In that time, our self confidence and persistent will be helping us to go and go, in a routine way to succeed in our life.
Sure. Thank you, Jay. I think it gives space for all of us to reflect on this topic. Thanks, Jay. Hope you like the session.
Teams, can I go ahead and start? Yeah.
Yes, please.
Kumar here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again and again, I think Toastmasters, I think Vaikip Chennai make sure it is worth attending the meeting, right? So that I felt, and I liked about the presentation by Venkat. Awesome. He's a very natural, humorous speaker. I think it's going to be a tough competition if he attends that. And I also like the evaluation by Maheshwari. It's very straight because when you put things straight, only then improvement will happen. Right? Especially, she told about the evaluation, right? Those aspects. So overall, I think it was an excellent meeting. Thanks so much for your contributions.
Great. Thank you, Kumaravel. Bharatwaj, would you like to share?
It was a very good meeting. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm hoping to come every week. That's all. Thanks.
Awesome. We would love to see you.
Thank you.
Any other guest, please? Okay, great. Or any feedback from our members are also welcome. Meanwhile, if the poll results are ready, could you please announce?
Yeah, sure. The best role player for today is General Evaluator Toastmaster Maheshwari. The best tag role player for today is Grammarian Toastmaster Vijay Kumar. The best speaker for today is Toastmaster Venkat. The best evaluator for today is Toastmaster Sivakumaran. And the best table topic speaker for today is guest Bharatwaj. Over to you, presiding officer.
Thank you. Over to you, Alex.
Oh my God, that was a surprise. That's why I switched off the camera. All right, no problem. So thank you so much. Everything is done, right? All right, cool. So one request to all the Toastmaster members, kindly log in by 7. So 7 to 7:05 is our preparation time. This is like in cricket, before going on to the crease, there will be a few minutes of anxiety, frustration, disappointment will be there. I think that 7 to 7:05 is our time for that. So to ensure the agenda is in order, members are there, not there. So many things happen between 7 to 7:05. Especially in India, many things happen in the last nth moment. So let's ensure that we all join by 7 o'clock. Otherwise, great meeting. I like to end the meeting with this particular quote from Abdul Kalam, where the real success is not that success you had, the success is the next time you do it. So there will be people who will be thinking that, okay, last success was not a great success, but they will wait for an opportunity to criticize you, what is going to happen next. So the second time you do it, I think that's the real time it is successful. So we had a great meeting last Wednesday, last Saturday, and today also. Let's keep doing it, and let's ensuring high standards, and wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And let's make a great resolution, and I hope the resolution will come true in 2025. Thank you. Let's have a group picture.
Yeah, and the winners also, Alex.
Yeah.
Spotlight the winners, please.
Yeah, we'll collect the photos offline and share it for the
Yes. About the guest, Bharatwaj, can you share your picture? I mean, in the group.
Satish,
Yeah,
can you
sure.
collect the guest Bharatwaj photo and pass it on, a professional photo? So, please turn on the camera
So
and
don't worry, Bharadwaj, it is not to stick on any LPG gas or anywhere. This is only for a poster to congratulate you. All right, don't worry about it.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
so all are ready.
Yeah.
Done. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks all.
So probably we can have a quick chat on the next meeting, which is the 25th